Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Live from the Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show, featuring the Zoom homies, produced by LK Productions. Hello, everybody. It is May 7th, 2023. It is 9 o'clock straight up and down. I've done that 2 days in a row now. I'm getting lucky or something. Welcome into Sunday night edition Zoom homies with me, your host, Ken Stout, at Ken Stout Live. We have Tim Soul, Greg Guy, and William Dawson already waiting. I'll unmute them so they can say hi to everybody in the chat.
Hello, everybody.
You should be unmuted now.
Hello.
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 Howdy, everyone.
Yep, looks like it's working. Let's see here. So the changes I made earlier don't look to be affecting this source in this scene. That's good. I was making major changes on OBS earlier today. Welcome into the third stream of the day. One was an upload. Obviously, one was us playing golf today. And now this one, which I barely made it in time, home in time to get it started. We went to dinner after golf, so lost track of time. How's everybody Sunday?
Very busy.
Mine was just relaxed and laid back. In fact, I forgot to do something I intended to do. I have to explain that afterwards, but
I spent 6 hours at Dry Creek Park. A friend of mine was in a band called Right for Picking was playing music for New Hope Lutheran Church, and it was a picnic. Really fun.
was the weather cooperative?
I had to wear a heavy jacket on the way over there because I rode my e-bike over there. It was 5 miles from here. And by the time I got there, I was shedding clothes off. It got to 76 today. It was perfect. It's 82 now.
Oh, wow.
Great day. I'm beat though.
Yeah, I'm a little worn out.
They had a good little potluck, good fellowship,
Yeah.
good music.
Sounds like that was fun. I need to figure out. Oh, I know what I got to do. I have to come over here. Jose joins us. Jose Photo Mix Media. I need to click on that. That's what I need to do. Here we go. So, Jose, where are you at this evening? Are you in your natural habitat, or are you in your... You have such a stern look on your face. Everything going okay? I wonder if he knows his camera's on. Can you hear us, Jose? Okay, he can hear us. Well, that's good. Well, can't make fun of him no more. Doggone it.
Copy that. I copy you, big homie.
Yeah, it's your sisters?
Yes.
I thought maybe you might be. Well, I have some bad news for you.
Wait.
I will take care of it.
For me?
Yes.
I'm.
Oh,
What the heck?
That's just his warped sense of humor. He'll be back. He doesn't want to hear the bad news I have for him.
I finally got the photos uploaded and made a link. Three
That's
videos
funny.
today. Now I'm waiting on them to upload to YouTube because the church wants to see them too. I
Yeah,
mean to Facebook.
I was sweating YouTube today when I uploaded the debacle with the icons. I didn't
What's
think it
up
was.
with that?
I don't know. I honestly have no clue. I'm going to shoot an email to Doug later and attach the pictures and a little bit of an explanation, see what he thinks.
I'm
I've
just
had
wondering if it's connected with all the other strange problems you have on your system.
Probably, I mean, I don't
I've
know.
had problems with two screens. If one shuts off, it moves all the icons to another one.
Yeah, I shut all 4 of them off.
Huh.
Holy cow, that must be a man. I'm looking up
Weird.
rate. I saw a golf course yesterday as we were driving over to Illinois that I want to play. And I look at the prices and I still want to play it, but I'm going to have to budget to play it, so to speak. Although it does say senior. I am a senior now.
And no
So
veterans discount?
I'm not seeing a veterans discount, no. It's $29 for 18 holes, 17 for 9. 25 for 18 after 3 o'clock. Only on Fridays, though. That sucks. 25 for senior discount. I don't know if they give. I'll ask my neighbor. He's played it before. He says it's a decent course, so I'll just have to budget my pennies a little bit. So, Jose, you remember I sent you a message earlier today? I said I was going to do something and I'd have it to you tonight.
Yeah.
I don't have that done yet.
Okay.
So I will get it done tonight and I'll get it to you. Even if I have to stay up until the dawn of 1:35 in the morning, I'll get it done tonight.
That's because you took a 3-hour nap.
Actually, I did not nap today. Mrs. K did, but I did not. I actually have been doing work around the house. I did some computer work. I obviously recorded the icon debacle. And then at some point in time, oh yeah, we dyed our hair. Oh, that was fun. But you guys can tell. Let's see, what else was there? I went out and pulled a cable that I cut loose yesterday just to see where it would go. I have no idea where it goes. I got the whole thing pulled all the way to the backyard, and then all of a sudden it just pops out, not attached to anything. I said, okay, fine. I'll go. When we get back from golfing, I'm going to check the front yard to see where it goes there, because I suspected it might have went for the cable company's internet, but it was a flat cable, not a round cable. So I start pulling the cable on the other side, and when it got into the neighbor's yard, I said, well, it's clearly not going down to the node for the internet, but why would they run a cable from the neighbor's house unless they were stealing power or something?
A flat cable?
It's
It
a
sounds
flat
like
cable.
Romex.
Yeah. It's a flat cable. It's got stuff written on it, but I didn't think to take a picture. It is a flat cable. I think it's got a copper line and a silver line, I think. Now, the reason I say I think is I know it has a silver line because when I tilled the area that chopped it up, it had about this much of the silver line exposed. But it's flat enough, and it almost looks like it's got 2 lines. So,
Nobody uses silver anymore. Well, actually,
gosh,
it's aluminum.
No, it's old.
That stuff's kind of illegal now to use anywhere.
It sounds like speaker wire.
It might have
be.
actually been speaker wire, but that even adds to the mystery because it comes from my neighbor's house over here, across our lawn, up against the sidewalk, under the driveway, and then around to the back of the house, and it damn near goes to the end of the back of the house. I mean, probably within 10 feet of the end of the house. but
That's
it's
odd.
not attached to anything. I was because when I got to this certain area, I thought that's going to be for the internet from whatever it is here in town, Comcast. Nope. I pulled one more time, and all of a sudden I go strolling back because I pulled the entire wire out and it was not attached to anything. So I'm going to further investigate it.
Hmm.
Hello, Josh.
Hey Ken, what's up?
You got to get closer to your mic or get the mic closer to you.
That better?
That's better. I sent you a reply to your email. I literally just got home about 20 minutes ago. Well, it's 10 after 9 now, so about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, just letting you know. Yeah, I don't know what that wire was
I
for.
saw the email before.
Uh-huh.
I saw the email before I hopped on.
One more time, please.
I saw the email before I hopped on.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Now
what's
the
up?
now the whole block is without internet.
That would be kind of funny if I'm the only one. Well, because that was Mrs. K come out and she goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "This is the line I cut yesterday, and I've got it run back to actually right in front of the AT&T box, and it was kind of going like it was going over there. But then I thought I streamed last night, so it can't be the AT&T connection. Plus, it's a flat. It's not a round line; it's a flat line.
Oh, but two rigid wires in it.
I think it does have two rigid wires in it.
Oh,
yes.
telephone wire. The old style telephone wire.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tomorrow night I'll have pictures. I'll actually cut a section of it and show you guys because it's too dark to go out there and do it now. That and I'm actually streaming, so I could switch over to Zoom, but then I could switch Zoom on my phone, huh? Wonder how dark. Oh, it's after 9. It's dark. Never mind.
Excuses.
Gotta have a bright flashlight.
Yeah, that I have actually. I can.
It's not worth breaking your leg just to see what kind of wire it is.
No, it'll be there. It's not going nowhere tonight, and the one that's going over toward the neighbor's house is still in the ground, and I'm gonna pull it just a little. I don't want to destroy their yard. I'll pull it a little bit more, and if it indicates it's going, I'll just cut it off and repair the lawn and be happy.
It's still odd though.
It's very odd. When you see this, you're gonna think it's odd. Me telling you, wait till you see it.
I've seen some weirder stuff though.
I thought it might be for lighting, but then I thought no. Especially now that I've pulled it, there's no way it's for lights. Because I have a security light, I believe is what it is, on the back of the house. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. What was I going to do? I think I was going to go here. Oh, excuse me. And go here. I see Kerry was or is live. I guess he was live. He did another B7 Pro Mini PC i5 this time. Okay. Not that I have much room to talk. This is my third stream today. I'm still sitting at 266.
I saw part of the icon thing and then you went live here. I was like, well, I guess I'll watch it later.
You missed the golf? Oh my goodness.
I didn't see that one. When I was editing photos, I had to go through 100 photos and picked out 32 that I liked, and I picked out 3 videos of them playing some bluegrass.
Right.
It takes forever to upload and create a link so I could email it to them, and now I'm waiting on Facebook to process it. 2.4 gigs. A lot
That
of
might
data.
take a minute or two.
I'm going on 2 hours. It's more than a minute or two.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of saying that tongue in cheek.
Yeah, let's see, at 6 o'clock, I started at 3, editing them. I'm done editing them. I'm just trying to upload it to everything. I got them uploaded to where they could email a link to everybody. I want to get it on Facebook too, because other people can't see it. There were some other bands that I'm friends with that showed up that they play with each other. Different bands, they play different. That's kind of neat how this community is around here in the band community. They got like 5 different bands and they play in all these different ones together. So they just show up and watch each other play. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Some
Yeah.
other
We
places,
lived in California. We like to go see live bands. We enjoyed it. And there was a couple times we'd go on Friday and Saturday night and they'd have 3 and 4 bands lined up, just bang, bang, bang. I mean, it amazed me how quick one band could get off the stage and one band could get on the stage.
oh yeah, we had Battle of the Bands over here down the street at a place. It's like, wow, you tear down all that stuff and the other band's already set up. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
of the time, it takes an hour to set up. I went to the wine walk at Old Town Clovis last night, and there were 3 different bands playing in 3 different locations. That was kind of cool.
Oh, I bet that was. We've not ever experienced that yet. I would like to, where you go to like a street fair or something.
Yeah, they shut down the streets. You couldn't drive down the streets.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze.
I
I'll be right
wasn't
back.
interested in the wine walk part. I was interested in listening to Albury Road play. There was a crowd of people out there.
Man. Yeah. We kind of pieced together our spring and summer plans for hanging around here this year. Obviously, we're going to go to the state fair again. We are going to go to opening day practice at the track on the 16th. It's supposed to be sunny and 78, so that'll be cool. A couple of little things. We plan on playing golf Friday. Mrs. K actually wants to play the course I just played today, so that'll be good. And that'll be good for her because it's a smaller course. It's only got 4 really decent length holes, so that'll be a good warm up for her to play.
Oh, she plays too? Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I taught her how to play. She actually was pretty good. All right, so I'm watching something here. I'm actually watching something in the background. I'm still here. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna get over whatever this is. Oh, it did catch it. Okay, cool. Nice.
You're still fighting that?
Yeah, I'm just today not so much in my head. I'm just a little bit of coughing and sneezing, but other than that, I think I'm finally going to be over it. Bobby Warren says, "How am I? I'm tired. I'm worn out. I haven't played golf in 3 weeks, so I'm a little bit out of shape. Not that I was in the best and greatest of shape to begin with, but I can tell I haven't played in 3 weeks. Believe me. However, with a little bit of luck, I will play again Friday of this week."
This golf course down the street here has been packed. Beautiful weather.
We had rain predicted all day today, and it did rain the majority of the morning. We had great thunderstorms last night. And for the majority of the morning, it rained. And then it broke, and it predicted it would break, but then it said it would start raining again. So we weren't really going to do anything. We had planned it since now it's a 60% chance of rain on Friday. Guess I'm not playing golf on Friday.
And
Or
it's
at least
sprinkled.
Yeah, not with Mrs. K. I might play Wednesday when it's 76 and sunny. We'll see. Anyway, it never did rain, and I finally, about 3 o'clock, I said, "Do you want to go play golf?" And she's like, I'm like, "I'm going to play golf. You want to go, go. If you don't, don't. I don't care. I'm going to go play at least 9 holes of golf." And I went outside and got to talking to the neighbor. Next thing I know, it's 4:30. I come back in, and she goes, "Are we going to go play golf or not?" Women. I said, well, yeah, we are. So we actually got there and it took us an hour and a half to play 9 holes, but 45 minutes of that was looking for one ball that I was not going to lose, and I actually ended up finding it, which was kind of funny. Bobby Warren says he's going to plan his vacation. Yeah, that's the best thing to do is plan them. That way you know where you're going, what you're doing, and what your budget is. I don't
Well,
understand how people can go on vacation and haven't planned anything out, and then they get a $10,000 visa bill, and they're like, "What did we do?"
I don't know what I'm gonna do this year.
Well, I know right now on the 16th we're going to be at the track for sure. On whenever the state fair is, we're going to go out there at least one day, if not two. We've got a trip planned south to either Louisiana or Florida, and that's where she has relatives, so we don't know exactly which one we're going to yet. And then much
Florida would
past
be
that,
nice.
either one. I've never been to Louisiana, so either one would. I've been to Florida. Either one would be good. Um,
Never
and
been to
we're not going to rush it.
Louisiana, but passed through.
Yeah, we're not going to rush it. She's going to take at least a week off at work so that we're in no hurry. We can go, relax, enjoy ourselves, and have a good time. Unlike the mini vacation we took yesterday when we drove to Champaign and became part owners of a Filipino store. No, it was a good day yesterday. It was a good drive over there.
I've had a really great weekend. I've been staying in ever since that stomach flu. This weekend, I think, was the most I've been out in a long time. Went out Friday night, Saturday night, and all day today.
Bobby Warren said he found a cheap Disney hotel and he's a Florida resident. Define cheap Florida hotel. Under $50. I'd have my doubts that it would be a true Disney hotel if it was. That's just me, though. I don't know from experience. I do have a horror story for when we went the last time I went to Disney World. He says $100. Okay.
That's not bad.
Last time I went to Disney World was in 1996 or 7. I don't remember. It was one of them 2 years. Anyway, we made hotel reservations. We drove down. We did the old leave at night so the kids could sleep in the car, get there mid-afternoon. It's kind of nice when kids are young to do that. When we're pulling up to the hotel, you know how you get that icky little feeling in your stomach or you're like, ugh. Well, that was the feeling that I had. But we pursued on. We checked in, and when we got to the rooms, my wife looked at me and she says, "We're not staying here." I'm like, "It's not that bad, is it?" And she goes, "I don't know. Look at the bugs crawling across the bed." And that's
no.
all it took. We went down to the desk clerk, and I said, "I'd like my money back. We're not going to stay here." And well, why not, sir? You've got reservations for a week. I said, "I understand that. We're not staying here, and if you really want to know, come with me and I'll show you." And she acted like that was the only room that had this problem, which it wasn't. So we got our money back, and we went to a really nice hotel, a little bit more pricey, but man, I
Hope
just
you,
now
I
if
hope
that
you
were to
didn't pick,
happen today, that'd be in a live video.
I hope you didn't pick up any hitchhikers.
No, we didn't. We actually didn't even step our foot into the room because when she saw that and she pointed out to me, I was like, "No, out, gone, elsewhere." And
I would have been gone.
yeah, it was horrible. Bobby says if we go to Louisiana, meet up with John. Yeah, that is part of the plans. If we do end up going to Louisiana, we're gonna spend at least one day with him, and he's gonna map us out an adventure in Louisiana and New Orleans as well. Here's Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Co-host is here.
Jim let's see here. Let me see here. what time did you make the comment you were beginning to wonder? Oh, 8:59.
Well, I kept looking for, the stream was coming up, and it was like 8:40 or something like that, and it still hadn't come up.
Yep,
And I was like, I'm beginning to wonder.
we had to rush home, and I barely got it scheduled and everything set up on time because we were having dinner and we lost track of time.
Well, that's not the worst thing.
No.
Well, pardon me while I take my meds with my rum and coke chaser.
Yeah, I came
I
in
thought the
and
rum
I was
and
sitting
coke-
here setting everything up, and I was like, "Can you bring me my?" And I realized if I try to have her bring me my meds, who knows what I'm going to get because I'll get it. I got them.
I thought the rum and coke was medicine.
Used to be.
Well, yeah, there used to be real cocaine and Coca-Cola too.
That's true. Long time ago. Now we found a pretty decent little Asian, Chinese, Oriental buffet that we like. We ate there again tonight. A little pricey on Sunday night. Of course, everything's gone up. Everything across the board's gone up, restaurant wise. I wasn't expecting the bill to be as high as it was, but it's okay. It's either that or Golden Corral, and I absolutely will not go back to Golden Corral.
Why not?
Well, the last 3 times I've ate there, they run out of food.
Wow.
The service was horrible. The last time we ate there, we got there with an hour and a half to go before it closed, and they were already running out of food. And in my very low, humble opinion, they should have said, "We're running out of food. Do you still want to eat here?" And I would have said no. Rather than that, they took our $35, and then when I went to get steak, we don't have a steak. Hamburger only, or whatever the Belushi thing is.
Oh no.
Scene out of SNL. That's a scene out of SNL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Pepsi, no Coke.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And then I do like their corned beef brisket. So I pointed to the corned beef brisket. I said, "Is there any of that coming out?" And the guy goes. So I don't know if he didn't understand me. I don't know if they meant there's no corned beef or corned beef brisket coming out. I don't know. But I told Lorna we're never going back. I wrote the corporate office a long suggestion letter, complaint. I never heard from him. So there's a term that I would use, but since this is a family channel, I'm not going to use it. Speaking of family channels, I couldn't believe a comment my wife made on live golfing today on about the 6th or 7th, maybe it was the 8th hole. I think it was the 8th hole. You're just going to have to watch the stream up to the 8th hole. That's not a plug to get you to watch the golfing thing. I was like, "That's real good. Say that over live YouTube." And she just laughed.
Yeah, that's not going to happen anyway. Doesn't matter.
So I will not. Now, that doesn't mean might not try a Golden Corral in another state or city. I'm not going to the one that's just up the street from me. It's terrible. Another bad thing about the last time we ate there is we were standing in line, and this guy walks in, and one of the employees goes over and says, "Hi, Jim. Come right up." Goes to the front of the line, pays for his food, and off he goes. That's not right. They don't have reservations at Golden Corral. So, and I'm just picking on Jim. I don't know what the guy's name was.
Friend of mine was the automotive section of Sears before they shut them all down here. He opened up early for one of his buddies, and the lady had a appointment at the time they unlocked the doors, and he went before he got fired. He worked there for a long time too. Cut him loose. It's like, well, you made a mistake. This lady had an appointment. You're letting your buddy go ahead of her?
I don't know if you've ever eaten a Golden Corral, but there's two
Yeah, I
lines.
have.
And for someone to literally walk in the door, and I mean, it couldn't have been no more blatant if she would have just stood in the back and go, "Come on up, Jim! Come on down. You're the next contestant." And it just, I mean, I should have known right then. What I should have done is walked out, which we've done a couple times after standing in line for so long and there doesn't seem to be any movement. We went there one night when a junior college was in town for a sporting event.
Oh,
That
Oh,
was
no.
that was interesting.
I don't even think we have a Golden Corral here.
They used to be all right, but then again, a lot of things used to be all right.
Oh, it was Hometown Buffet we had here. They shut down
Oh,
too. I
those went
remember
out of, yeah, a long time. They went out of business when I was still in California.
they were still around, what, 5, 6 years ago, but I ate there a couple of times and never go back. Food was always cold on the buffet.
Hmm.
I do not like cold food.
No, I don't either.
If I don't like it, I'm not going to eat it. So I'm not going.
I got something that I thought was very interesting. The rest of you may not. I was going through, meandering through YouTube, and I found this guy who was having a whole bunch of problems with his AM5 system.
Okay.
And I'm watching this thing and has him going on about he changed boards, he had changed in RAM, all this other stuff. And I'm like, dude, I don't understand why you're having all these problems. And I left a comment on the video that, like, it's unfortunate you had those problems, not been my experience. And I went through the spiel and whatever.
Right.
Gave him the list of stuff that I used in the comment with some links in it. Now, this may be why it got removed. I don't know. But I also said in the comments, it's like, yeah, I initially had problems with the RAM training. I said a couple of BIOS updates. It was fine. And I left a link to my video where I built this thing. And the comment went up. I guess it was probably sometime between 9 and 10 this morning. And I went to look for it this evening. It's gone.
Huh.
Now, I will put a link into YouTube so that the rest of the people can look at this at later, obviously, when the stream is over.
Sure.
But this guy currently hadn't.
Was he a new streamer or has he been around?
No, he's not
while?
a new streamer. No, not at all. He's got 7,000 subscribers.
Wow.
He's got, a little over 7,000 subscribers. I mean, he seems to more or less, just based on the one video, I think he's got a reasonable grip on what's going on. But
Wait a
minute.
minute.
What?
This sounds like this was Kerry Holzman back in the day. No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm. But
he's oh wow, that's a good looking system he's got there.
Yeah. I've got to, I'm not saying that he doesn't know what he's doing. I think he kind of knows what he's doing, but apparently he just ran into a stream of bad luck.
It's a nice looking system.
Yes, it is.
But I thought it was interesting that I'm watching this thing and he's going on about how 2 sets of RAM, and I think he changed motherboards at least once, maybe twice.
I got a question.
Yes.
Has he got his water cooler set up running vertically on the front of the machine on the side?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. There are some cases that let you side mount the cooler. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It looks like the RAM's all lit up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
4 sticks of
okay,
RAM.
hang on. I got another question. Are there 2 fans on the top and 3 on the bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
What the heck?
And 1 in the back, and I don't know how many in front. At least 2, I'm guessing.
Yeah, there's at least 2 there. There might be 3, but I think it's only 2.
Yeah, just based off, you can see the sides there.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
like,
I'll watch it later.
Yeah, and then, like Noah kept telling the rabbits, only two, only
Were
two.
you a mod there?
No,
Wintermute is asking.
That's isn't that a
no.
little overkill for the fans?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, comments with links from non-mods get hidden. Okay, well maybe that's true. That could be. But I don't know. It's definitely not there anymore. At least I can't see it.
So it was a comment in the comment section or a
It was in the
comment?
comment section of the video underneath.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just, I just ran through the spiel of what I had, what I used, so forth and so on. And
It's going to take me a minute. There's 566 comments.
You can sort by newest.
Oh, okay.
And
Newest
trust me,
first.
it's not there, because if it's not there when you get down to like 14 hours ago, 16 hours ago, it would have been in there.
Right.
It's not there as far as I'm aware of. At least
Well,
last I checked.
This is YouTube's great way of sorting things. The first one that comes up on newest first is 3 days ago, followed by 45 minutes ago.
Well, no, the 3 days ago is the pinned one. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah, it does say pinned. Okay.
I can't even see the comments.
But I just thought it was
Huh.
like I'm like, I know people are having problems, but man.
Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll watch
Anyway.
it later on. That'll
I
give
like
me
how
another.
he's
That'll give me another excuse to not get done when I told someone I'd get done today.
I like how he's got chapters in his video.
Yeah, I
But
think that's cool too.
I can't even see the comments at all.
Roy says it sounds like a Corsair case.
And I'm not sure that it's either a Corsair case. It might be an what the hell is it? Is it, well, maybe that is a Corsair case. Is the it was it O11 Dynamic or something? Is that a Corsair? I thought that was somebody else's case.
I
I
have
can't remember.
no idea. Could not tell you. Someone were to put $1 million in front of me and tell me to name the case, I'm still not going to have $1 million.
Yeah, neither am I. You can't keep track. There's so many cases out there.
We did watch the movie last night called The Gentleman with Matthew McConaughey. The guy that plays Jax on Sons of Anarchy, Charlie Hunnam, I think is his name. Colin Farrell was in it, and there was one more major decent star whose name, that's how big he was. It's escaping me right now. Very interesting movie. I was a bit taken aback by the language, but then after I thought about the type of movie that it was, that kind of made sense. We could not get Quantum Mania, Ant-Man and the Wasp to load on F movies on Kodi correctly. It kept skipping around, so I'm going to solve that problem tonight.
I watched was it Mafia Mom? That was funny.
Mafia Mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah, Mafia Mom. Really good.
I like the movie. I like Matthew McConaughey as an actor anyway. And the gist of the story is he leaves the United States and goes to England and becomes a drug lord dealing in the marijuana business. And the guy was telling the story of how he came about and how he made his money and how he kept his operation hidden and everything else. It was really good.
Was you able to figure out how to get that on your Xfinity your
My
Venia
Shield? Yeah.
Shield?
Yeah, I've got Kodi running on the Shield.
I've heard it runs better on that than it does on a Windows computer.
Certain
I don't
things
know.
seems to work really good. The movie we were trying to, the thing that bothers me is I know about 3 days ago we sampled it and it played just fine. And now last night we couldn't get it to play at all. So I'll solve that problem. I actually spent a good 45 minutes to an hour today tuning in OBS to record things and have good volume, and I will take care of that problem tonight. I don't want to say too much over live YouTube.
I heard that.
Hey, knock on wood. I hope nobody's dogs jump. Let's try this. Hey, Alexa. I'll do that with Doug tomorrow. I probably won't even be up for Doug tomorrow. I don't know. Is that still showing up? Doggone it. There we go. Oh, man.
I don't even know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow at work.
You know, Mrs. K works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. She's off Friday, then Saturday, Sunday. And then her knock shift overnight is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Roy says it is snowing.
Really?
There's no way it can be snowing. Well, he's up in Minnesota, though, so I can't really say
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, Ski Man says evening, folks. Hello, Ski Man. Yeah, I guess it could be snowing up in northern part of Minnesota. Wouldn't surprise me if we got snow here in Indiana one more time between
I
now
don't
and.
think I'll be in Doug's shop for a while.
You boycotting him?
With that,
Are you boycotting him?
no.
Oh, yes, you
I
are.
didn't like the reply back that I got from him today because I don't think he knew I had problems with my email over the week.
Oh, well, we can talk about that after the stream.
I
So
don't
he
see
did answer
snow.
your email, right?
Yeah, but it was the way he answered, I'm kind of upset.
Well, again, we can talk about it after the stream, and I'm going to talk about that situation with your email anyway. I think you knew that was coming. So, at least he answered your email. He don't answer my emails. Well, not all the
Yeah,
time.
but it was the
Anyway.
way he answered. I'll be right back.
Mr. Guy, there's things that got to be done. Get up on your feet. It's dark in Maryland right now. Not a whole lot he can do in the evening.
Obviously, he didn't see my post on Facebook.
Oh, your post or your comment?
The comment.
Yeah, I saw it.
I didn't have a good night's sleep.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one about my icons. Yeah, I saw both the one about your. What movie did you watch, by the way?
Oh, that was this morning.
That what he wanted?
I can't even remember.
That's okay. If you think of it, just let us know.
We'll put it back in the morning.
We understand, believe me. Mrs. K and I were talking about something coming back, and I said I'm going to tell the Zoom homies this tonight. By the time we got home, I took a little nap. I forgot what it was. So poor Doug and poor Mr. Guy. Oh, that's funny. Yes, poor Mr. Doug and poor Mr. Guy. I take half of Doug's subscribers only so I could do a trailer. That's the only reason I want 1,000 subscribers. I do now have a reason to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing that you get once you get to 1K.
Yes, you can actually add trailers to your live streams once you get to 1,000 subscribers.
Well, isn't that special?
Yes, it is.
Isn't that special?
Yep.
Oh, me.
But I
Could it
think
be Satan?
I think I know how to get around it, and I'm going to experiment with that this week, I believe. Church lady was a huge. Yeah, that was a funny portion of that show. I wonder how the writer's strike is going to affect Saturday Night Live and your evening talk shows.
Oh, they're doing that again.
Yeah, they went
Yeah.
on strike one day last week.
Mhm.
Now, I'll have you know, my writers did go on strike, and I said, that's fine. I don't ever follow your script anyway, so they're not going to lose anything by being on strike with me.
You have a script?
It's live and unscripted.
That's right.
This is true. It is very much unscripted. This is about the closest thing I have to a script right here.
If you want to make the application to represent the case yourself, I'll understand. If I had thought people wrong the way that I would have spoken out.
Did you guys see Doug's stream yesterday? I forget what he was. Oh, it was with Jim. I think he was either setting up for Jim to share a screen, or right after Jim shared the screen, Doug showed the Zoom creds over live YouTube. Did you guys see that?
He
No,
did a couple of times, but he clicked it
Oh,
off.
did he? I
real
only
quick.
seen the one.
He clicked it off real quick. He knew he did it. He
Okay.
shut it off really quick. I mean, you
Yeah,
couldn't even.
yeah, he did, because I did watch that, the whole thing finally. Are they out front with pitchforks yet? Ski Man says no, they're not. Pitchforks are not allowed in our HOA.
Deadline for.
However, somebody in this block's got chickens.
Oh no!
Oh yes. When I was
They're
sitting out
noisy.
in the screen sun porch today eating my breakfast, I kept hearing. I'm like, wait a minute, that's a damn rooster. Wait, am I hearing things? No, about that time, off he'd go again. I'm like, somebody in this block's got a rooster. I'm thinking.
I don't know who has roosters 2
We did-
miles that way, but I hear them at 4:30 in the morning on the way to work. I'm like, they're up that early? You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, this was about 10:30 this morning, which was odd. We did not have a rooster when we were in Charleston because of the fact of the noise he would make, and I think everybody would have been cool with it except for one guy, so we just didn't do it.
I thought it was illegal to have them in the city here, but they've been there for a couple of years now.
I was told we can't have chickens on this property. However, now that I know someone's got a rooster, I may convert the barn into a little bit of a soundproof chicken coop.
That would work. Get some fresh eggs.
Yeah, we actually do miss those. Our neighbors had a rooster and the other neighbor shot it. Oh, that's funny. Ski Man said, our neighbors had a rooster and the other neighbor shot it. Drove us all crazy. Well, I'm not sure what drove what crazy. The rooster or the guy shooting the rooster. If he had to shoot it more than once, then he's a bad shot. Have to have under a certain amount of birds. No, I didn't pursue it when I asked. It might be that's a limitation on how many birds you can have. I honestly do not know.
My stepmother got a rooster when they had their property in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Dad didn't waste 1 minute shooting that thing. It all day long. He had enough of it. Bam! It got quiet all of a sudden. Cool. Oh no! I left my camera sitting on the floor.
That's not good.
Good thing I had the lens on the cap on the lens.
Yeah, we talked about the 16th coming up yesterday. I'm going to take the tripod and I'm going to get the 35 millimeter on it somehow. And then I'm thinking about buying another adapter setup for the other tripod to put the iPhone on it, but I've got 9 days to make that decision.
I bought a shoehorn adapter to go on my camera so I could put my phone on it and do video and stills at the same time. The only problem is it picks up the shutter clicking.
Yeah, there's a couple reasons why I don't want to put the camera on there. Obviously, I don't have the zoom lenses that you and Jose have, So I'm not going to get anything unless I get close enough to the cars to get really good shots. I would like to get a decent shot of them coming around the corners on the tracks if I could, but again, I don't have the zoom lens to do that. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. And then I think NASCAR is going to be here in, I want to say July. So I might try to get her out to the track just to experience, and me too. I've never been to a live NASCAR event for Mrs. K. We are going to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum over in Cleveland. That was another thing we discussed. That's a weekend deal. We leave here at 10 o'clock at night and get over there and catch a couple hours sleep, spend the day at the thing, dinner, rest of the day there, and drive back Sunday night. So, looking forward to it.
What model camera do you have? You got the T3i, right?
Yes. Yes.
Got a 16 to 300 lens I'm not using that I cannot use on my Canon R. A Tamron aftermarket.
So, you know me and camera knowledge. The 16 to 300 means you can shoot up to 300 meters away.
Well, it's 100 millimeters shorter than my 400 millimeter, my big lens.
How far?
But it's a short stubby lens, which is kind of cool.
So if I'm standing here, how far away can I zoom in and get something? 300?
I could get a really nice picture of an airplane that's maybe, I don't know, a mile away.
Wow.
Or a half a mile. I might be exaggerating. It's a good little zoom lens. I bought it because I didn't like changing lenses and I didn't want to carry two camera bodies. It was a waste of money. I quit using it. I went and bought the Canon R and it's not compatible with it. Even with the adapter.
Photo Mix, can you like wave your hand or something? I want to make sure you're still alive. Okay, he's alive. Beginning to wonder because he's like.
I have to get. Tim hasn't seen those pictures that I showed a few days ago.
Ski Man said, sorry, Jim, go ahead.
That's okay. He hasn't been here. I got to find him. So
Ski Man says he's been to 3 NASCAR races live. Was pretty fun. But the guy next to me and my friend had radio trouble. I fixed it and got free beer for the rest of the race.
There you
go. I mean, yeah.
I had a whole bag of.
That's
I used to go to the races all the time when I lived back east. I used to get into a lot of them for free too.
Because of your photography?
No. Other reasons.
Other reasons. Okay. Yeah, bonus points.
I got to go into I used to go into the infield at Atlanta all the time, but every time I go, it rained. So we watched the jet blower race.
Yeah, I remember.
That's just a big old party out there, though.
I could go Google the driver. He was from Jose Garza, was his name. So I'm gonna.
I remember him.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what year that was. It had to be 82 or 83. Without Googling, I don't remember. But anyway, I was coming back from the race on my motorcycle, and it was bridge to bridge because it was raining so hard. You get under the bridge and kind of dry out a little bit, and drive to the next bridge, dry out a little bit.
I got caught in the rain one time in Virginia on my motorcycle. That was that was a nightmare.
One time would have been nice.
All right, I got these up. Do you mind if I share for a few moments?
Hang on, let me make one quick change. And yep, you should be good. You should be able to. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's not the right screen. You're good. Share your screen. You're fine. I'll fix the problem on my end.
Tim, these were taken from across the street here on Monday.
Oh, wow. Somebody napping, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
A lot better than mine. I got a couple of pictures of some foxes running across the runway at Sky Park here
Yeah,
in Fresno.
Like I said, these guys were across the street, neighbors, Sean.
There we go.
Cool.
That should be. Yep, that looks right. Now let me get zoom out of the picture here. There we go.
Really nice. They just sitting there doing nothing. That's crazy.
Yeah, this was Monday morning. The sun finally came out after like a week and a half of freaking rain on and off.
Oh, so they're out there sunbathing.
Yep, absolutely. Just a pair of them. And I don't know if there's any relation to them or whatever.
They look kind of young.
Yeah, they do.
That reminds me of, we saw a dead coyote on the road in Indiana, of all places. I was surprised yesterday when we were coming back. I need to dig my pictures out of the fox.
That's really cool.
Yep,
Yeah,
there.
that's it.
Is that a golf ball laying beside him?
What?
Look right by his ear. That looks like a golf ball.
Does,
See, to the trained golfer's eye.
No. Not everything is a golf ball, for Christ's sake.
Probably a little flower. That's cool.
Oh, now I got to go. Now we're briefly going to have the introduction because I forgot to turn it off. And it'll go away. Cotton Ball was cleaning out its ears.
There you go.
It's a golf ball. I'm telling
Works
you.
that works as a reason as well as anything else.
It was a leftover egg from the last Easter hunt.
Roy's saying it was a piece of the dead rabbit.
Well, we do have rabbits around here too. So
I saw a rabbit in our backyard today. It's the first time I've seen squirrels up on the fence in the trees, but I've never seen a rabbit. It's a big sucker too.
Oh, cool. The video's finally uploaded and the pictures. Nice.
When I lived in East Tennessee, there was a fox in the neighborhood one time that we saw. Neighbor killed it with a broom because it was rabid.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
The broom was rabid?
Well, it might have been after the fox bit it once. But no, they had the fox brain examined or whatever, and the fox was rabid. It was acting funny. One of my neighbors killed it.
With a broom?
With a broomstick. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Whacked him over the head with the handle.
Right. Yeah, I know. I just poking fun.
Now that was a long thinking. That was a late 70s, I think. A long time ago.
Ski Man says rabbit animals no bueno.
Yep.
I think he means bueno.
No Beano.
Yeah. Or there'll be no rabbit animals.
Yeah.
So when I was looking for the golf ball today for the 18th time, I walked up on two squirrels. Them doggone squirrels were not going to move for anything. So I said, "What's up, squirrels? How's your day going?" And then he just kind of sat there and looked at me like I was stupid. They were not going to move either. Did not scare them one little bit. Alex joins us with about a minute and a half left to go in the stream. I don't know if that's intentional or just dumb luck.
I didn't beat him by much.
Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Just getting in from church?
I've been home for a little bit. It's just, I don't want to beat up on you too bad, but that unpredictable streaming schedule that you have is.
You're the only one that doesn't understand my streaming schedule, so I'm going to go over this one more time for the 18th time.
So we're just waiting for that.
Oh,
when Mrs. K is off,
I'll be right back, guys. I got a phone call coming in. It's important.
All right. When Mrs. K is off, I will start the stream at 9 o'clock my time. When Mrs. K is working, the stream will start at 10:30 my time. There's nothing complicated about that. Are we on the same sheet of music now?
Yes, I understand that part. That's not the issue.
Well,
The issue is one day she's off, one day and the next day she's on, and one day she's off, and the next day she's on, and if there's never any consistency to it.
Sure, there's consistency, and we'll go over that after the stream ends. Are you watching the stream on your other monitor now?
Yes.
Pay attention because it's going to tell you tomorrow night's time so that you cannot get confused. Mrs. K's schedule has not changed now in 2 months. This week she works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. She's off Friday. She works Saturday, Sunday. She works at night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I was thinking about it, Jim, but I decided not to. So Monday, the 8th, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 in Central part of the United States, and 7:30 on the West Coast. What's your excuse going to be tomorrow? My sound bar didn't work. Gonna be something. I can't remember if I added something behind this or not. I don't think I did. Nope, that is it. I'll see everybody tomorrow night. Just going to go with the generic. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow at what time tomorrow night, Alex Cheek?
9:30.
No,
Eastern.
wrong. 10:30. I had to put him in the waiting room while I was still streaming, but they didn't see it.